Welcome back to maybe the last episode of danganronpa2. I said the last one was the one before this one was the last episode, but that wasn't the case, so I'm not going to make any preemptive assumptions here. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's all going to end. I can finally escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do now is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely gonna go home. I'm gonna have another trial based on what we see here. Oh, there's another Monokuma here. Be very quiet.
I knew you could do it.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Hey. That's weird. This is the whole way I walked in to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this what Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. It's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way he'll make me back down. Hey, this hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? Ay, ay, ay. Have that glitch vision. Oh, this door is just shut tight. The biolabs have been done too. Okay. No lighting up reticle. Well, the dojo is still open, so that much is nice. Huh. Is this a dojo? Full of strange things that makes me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building makes sense. Huh, what's this? Is this manga? The title is... Manga for Morons, a history of Hoshi Academy by Monokuma? Why is a manga of such a suspicious looking title lying out in the open like this? Let's solve the history first class!
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. So what's the first you ask? Experiencing it? That depends on the person. So just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That kind of explains how suspicious it looks. I just want to ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Yay. I picked up the manga on the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Academy history, as narrated by a cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Academy. Hope's Academy is a government-funded school of privilege that only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key values of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Academy isn't a school for talent, it's a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with the research talent. So they decided to implement a new system. The Reserve Department. Unlike the main department, who scouts the students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. No more facility was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department faculty. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Academy was now available to the talentless commoners, people who only care about their brand. With this, Hope's Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. To create Hope's Academy an earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Academy. Hope's Academy was crippled by this incident. Now it's forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. What's these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga? The tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Well, those names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? The manga only mentions the name, so I don't really know the details, but... no, it'd be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I've learned something because of this manga. The reserve departments. That department was built only to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
But hold on!
That's weird! Oh, you're here again. The entire thing is weird. The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
How did you forget you were part of the reserve departments? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must want to hide the fact that you went on the reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly steal those memories yourself. Huh? You want to be more confident in yourself, so you want to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase the memory of what happens. It happens plenty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. I say it's my fault I forgot. That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it, what the heck? Reserve Department has been added to your True Succinct Handbook. We're gonna have to do a trial, aren't we? What the shit? Does this monitor serve the same purpose as the monitor? I have an achievement called Halfway There. If this is half of the game, I swear. If so, this will be under Monkuma's supervision, right? If this place really Hope the Academy? What's going on? It's an Almond helmet. The map developers designed this to reflect the Japanese JoJo? What Japanese JoJo? That's not what I meant at all. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking woodblock key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue. God damn it. Oh, there's a straw post. I guess it means it was used for training. Cherry tree is pally displaying. Okay, cool. Well, I don't care anymore. Let me guess, different hallway. Nope, same hallway. Can I go downstairs now? Alright, man.
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kinda creepy. Can't go to places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. Yeah. I love invisible walls. I forgot how weird the layout of this place was. Well, those are the biolabs, I remember that. So this thing just shows me an after image of what I already seen. Can I get the map access again? How do you feel? No, this is where we came from, right? There's something in here? Ah, there is. This is another manga. It's on top of the desk. This one is... Manga for Morons, A Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't A Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's like Hope Peak Academy went bankrupt and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? That's it. I'll take the manga from the desk and start flipping through the pages to see what I can learn about the event known as A Tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. This story made use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in this event was a student named Urazu Kamakura. Urazu was a genius known as Symbol Hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all the resources to develop him. Supposedly, Urazu was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding a superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Urazu as the Ultimate Hope. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy had completely concealed all evidence of Iwazu's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Iwazu's existence. But Iwazu, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrific incident. 13 students of Hope Academy Council, among the best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Iwazu. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Iwazu's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. The student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stroked the files of the Reserve Corps students who have long since been dissatisfied with how they've been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited. Danganronpa2. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed in Hope's Academy. What irony! For genius knows the ultimate hope that caused such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too legal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with balls of gold. You used to be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but looks like I mean something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talent. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. So it says the reserve corps students, and the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way I'd have a reason to do something like that. Okay, tragedy of Hope Peak. All of a sudden, student who secretly used the incident to advantage. Who was that? This incident is really messed up. But all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Can I go downstairs now? Oh, no, I can't. I'm stuck up here. Gonna check the biolabs again because, you know, it'd be a good time to look at the morgue. I wonder if the bodies of the last people are still here. Yep, same place. What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I stand here, I might just end up freezing to death. I should open investigate so I can get the hell out of here already. Hey, tops. This looks like a plastic top. Why's left that like this? Clean after yourselves, will ya? Anyway, there's a Monokuma in here.
I've been found!
Okay. This is another manga just lying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one will obviously be about the incidents. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really all about? Might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with the sentence, "The tragedy of Hope Academy was simply the trigger." At first, the uprising of the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Academy was initially hoped to resolve quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding to the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any of the other demonstrations inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. God damn it. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of the actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to make more uncivilized times, where senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point that people would watch them while enjoying the meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of intimate despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups began occurring across the world. A war raged in the name of despair. A war not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How can a movement set by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Speak Academy. A group called the Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope Speak Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of the society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this they created tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as the ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
What? You don't like manga? A high school student that doesn't like manga is like an office lady who likes to eat candy, who doesn't like the... Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you obviously know about such a horrible event that stood the world, but... you not to remember that. Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them for stealing your skull memories. The incidents that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't limit the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. Well, I mean, it's pretty much a net even if it's really like this. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he means by what he said at the beginning. Well, the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. Blah, blah, fucking blah. She'll make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we want to stay in the islands. But there's no way I'm gonna do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world to be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? They're devoted towards a certain student who guided Hope Speak Academy to its destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. And the killings who involved them are connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm gonna freeze to death. Well, I'm in limit, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? Yeah. Yeah, I already went to the dojo. Ah, this room's open now too. What else happened here, eh? No, I just ignore it. I was gonna pretend I didn't see him. Hey man, how's your day been?
Jeez.
So inside this room, this bastard bear is suddenly here. Keeps glancing at me. I wonder why. Well, it's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot. I don't wanna do it either. Well, as a reserve course student, I'll do your bidding, I guess. Hey, Mono.
Hiya!
Hello, Audrey. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasantly well? You're pleasantly well, right? Yeah, I am. What are you doing here?
No, no!
Well, there was another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga, and you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth. Word of mouth? Could've done that from the beginning. I didn't really want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a super wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Oh yeah, what do you need to tell me? It's not that key information you've been waiting so long for. What? Surprise? It's about surprise. It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair is refers to a group these days.
Actually,
It was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and field person alive. The high school girl.
yes indeed!
Lady Junko Ishonima. Junko Ishonima.
Hey,
The former ultimate despair secreted a despair baby of charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I only know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with philosophy have a certain power to attract others. But the trait's shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? So there's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
Yeah, holds true for Lady Junko. A charismatic ability to attract people, even influence those in the highest echelons of power.
phew!
That connection to the main reason that incident became a tragedy in the first place. So she recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
What was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why did they want to cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they did what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
There was Junko Ishinima's despair. Huh? Well, Junko Ishonima, despair is my own purpose, aside principles of real life and instincts. Despair was what defines Junko Ishonima as Junko Ishonima. What are you saying? I'm Mr. Plussy. I'd as a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Ishonima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. What the hell? For overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled the despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea has been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs have been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Ishonima. Like believers making offerings towards their god. Like a mother providing food for children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair in Junko Ishonima's name. For example,
phew!
they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. That's the worst in that. Well, I mean, cults exist, and a lot of cults are that bad.
What?
Do you know what the final days of reserve corps students in Trinity Hosting Academy? Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course!
They fulfilled their roles as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so all 2,357 students in the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide? Yeah, it's a cult.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 mass students. Yeah, that's a cult. Wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. Ultimate despair, Junko Ishonima. Doesn't scare me at all, I mean.
Bastard!
Junko Ishonima's already dead. Huh? Ultimate Despair has been added to your Truth Bolt Saxony handbook. Hello! Reserve Department has been updated in your handbook. Crack the Truth Bolts. Yeah. Hey, Fuyuhiko. Mr. Tweet, you said Yonko Ishinima is already dead?
Huh?
Huh? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? Wait, was that about the original Killing School Life? Like the killings were involved, but they're the killings that happens at Hope Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
But mom at the Killing School Life, who was drawn up a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed Killing School Life was Junko Ishinima. The mastermind took her own life, which means that Junko Ishinima is dead.
like...
Turns out the Killing School Life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hochi Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hochi Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras are broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
The students at Hope Academy were widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing these people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. But the mess ended up planning to stop. Junko Ishinima failed. Junko lost to the students he placed in a trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, took her own life. Then Junko was no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Ishinima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Ishinima's already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despair behind this? After the followers of Junko cannot do will, that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble the Killing School Life. Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and make us go through this, but... an imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit!
If the humans... students... If the students of Holy Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras do in the Killing School Life? Killing School Life has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Ultimate Despair has been updated in your handbook. Check the Truth Bullets when you to receive it. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What, do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to do the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen when you do that?
Ooh,
What's about
how
Tony?
exciting!
You're getting closer to clearing my character out. You're not making sense again.
Well now,
Now they don't get the after all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
yeah!
I'll use them flags like crazy. Okay then. Tell me.
What?
I'm surprised. Do you want to hear what the... No.
Hey,
Yeah. Well, actually, Tim used... Yeah. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Okay. Well, I thought you would have explained it better. Fine, then. Huh. On the 4th floor now. Huh? You changed to a different hallway again. So sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. I didn't hear what you said there, but I'm certain it wasn't funny and characteristic and shit. Connie's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, my gut's pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Though the bathrooms obviously aren't gonna hold anything. Nothing spots in my eyes. Ah, the music room. This place. This looks like the music room. I feel like I could see something strange. Yeah. Looks like it's some sort of monument. Why are we in monuments in the music room? That's not just that. The mark engraved in the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol is a sword passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. The Foundation's origins has been added to 2.6 in the handbook. But there's also this. What is this? Voids are flowing in the air. This is like a hologram, right? Flowing red as a formula sequence. Looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Peak Academy. Upon further inspection, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the amount of people this time. If the survivors of Hope Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far about Junko Ishonima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and haven't located them either. We will continue investigating the matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. Seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki with part of the Future Foundation, there are definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like as if they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we lost. The Academy of Survivors has been added to 2.6 in the handbook. Okay. You found it and took us in. But as to Chiaki just made that clear to us. Nope, for as long as Monokuma was around, he probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he used the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Ones who carry out the will of Junko Ishonima making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What's this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. No way, that's a research facility. To really the research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. But this video is needlessly bloated, and it's not even my fault. Somehow there are still many mysteries. It's not gonna be bloated by the time I'm done with it, but goddamn! So many damn interruptions today, and it's gonna be even more. Yeah, I'll go. Fucking shit. Guess I can't catch any peace, eh? Oh, no, that's unfortunate. What the hell is that? Oh. There you go. There you go. There you go. I remember this place. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
Probably the office, right? I mean, the room has a kind of stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now they mention that, it does look like it.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonya? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonya? Give it up already. These are some pixely-ass flowers.
Huh? Are you serious?
It is me! Huh? There's something written on this blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard. In large letters. Just below that, are names I've seen before. Huh. Yeah, Byakuya isn't here, so yeah, he never was here. Oh. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. You know that Hyoko Shinjoni is written there. What is this newspaper? Ah, it's Miss Little Shit. What is this? This is Miss Hyoko Shinjoni, but this can't be the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. That's pretty much a defining feature. But a photo in the newspaper. In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but a hidden figure. It's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is this Hyoko's little sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Sujoni here. Okay, then Hyoko is her older sister, same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, take a look at it yourself. I'd found a Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
I don't think I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
I didn't have an older sister. Hyoko was the Sujoni's family only daughter. She doesn't have a sister and a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko. Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She's got away with all kinds of crap looking like that. I don't
Well...
know what to tell you. Maybe he's had a ghost, but... What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have a growth spurt. Clones?
Today, I'm feeling white.
Well, regardless, all the cues I provided are true. If they won't be fair. So,
What's going on?
what the heck? This is the truth. So, is the clone still too? This is the truth, and the Hyoko in the newspaper. So you're really saying that this is the same person? Impossible. Then how can we be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Guess you related to the list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is
Maybe
bad.
there's subjects. Maybe it means it was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If there's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we were also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are written in the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
I mean, what's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. List of subjects has been added to a two-foot section of your handbook. There's me! Extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name mentioned to the face card says Hoshi Counter Izuru Kamakura. Found Hoshi Academy, and its name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn, another mystery. The Academy's founder. Clones? Are we clones? I'd be ashamed. That's just weird.
Are we
Now
screwed?
that the subject seems really dangerous.
Hey!
Don't tell me this all killing's gonna have some psychotic conclusion, like it's some experiment. Oh god. Oh yeah, this the text. There are letters flowing here. Like the music was familiar. Like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one familiar. I guess I should read it. We understand the matter to look out on the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Ishonima, the fact remains that they are extremely dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ended. Perhaps there's still a leader on par with Junko Ishonima. As long as we do nothing but the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Oof. Does this mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess it's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. As remnants of despair are the ones who are waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Let's do totally raise all the flags on this floor! Congratulations, Hajime! You should now go on to the next stage! Next stage? Okay, fine. Not again. It's always different from last time. I guess when the flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, it moves to a different hallway than the last. How can he do that? No, now's not time to be confused by that. Think about it, just gonna waste my energy. Yeah, I know. Ah, yeah, we're almost there. Let's see if I can go to the courtroom, eh? Oh! Yes. Well, I genuinely do hate to be this way. There's not much I can do. I have a little thing set out for me. Well, and I don't know when it's gonna happen. So, yeah, it's gonna happen like really damn randomly, and it's really fucking annoying. Anyway, see you next time, and bye. God damn it, things are very inconvenient for me right now.